All right, I'm suited up here at Laguna Seca. I am not driving one of my own cars. I'm going to be driving an Audi RS3 LMS TCR. I think I got the name right. It's like an Audi customer racing series car, I think. And so, yeah, full day of driving a race car. And I was actually here a few weeks ago. And so I've got a little bit of experience on the track. I've done a whole bunch of laps on the sim, which, you know, can translate well or not. Should be fun though. Looking forward to it. Let's jump in the car. Let me know if you see anybody coming.
Yeah.
This is the scariest part of the day. I was trying to keep it, you know, pretty smooth and easy on the first outing.
I mean, you were pretty quick for the first time out.
Okay, cool.
I was pretty impressed.
so finished the first session. Next time I'll be solo. Hopefully it'll go fairly smoothly. I had a hard time reaching the wheel this time. It was a little far away, but fortunately I can adjust forward, so that'll help out a lot next time. It was cool though, very fun. It felt a little loose a couple times on the first corner on the racetrack, which is you're going from very fast to slowing down and then taking a pretty sharp hairpin. But it's going to be building up a lot of confidence. Riding passenger, it's like, okay, this can carry tons more speed through especially turn 9, and I just have to build up to being willing to. I'm not going to get anywhere near that speed, but there's definitely a lot of in between that I can progress into. But cool to be driving a race car and actually having like real downforce that can be used, but also have to get acclimated. But we'll jump out and do another session. Okay, so session 2, having moved the wheel closer to me because of my little T-Rex arms, what a difference. It felt really good. I did a 138 that time in comparison to when I came out last time in a Huracan STO. That was a 142 was my best lap. Granted, I feel a little more comfortable going wide and hitting the curbs and getting closer to apexes in a race car than I do the car that I have to drive home in. But yeah, really trying to get on the throttle a little bit earlier because it's front wheel drive. I can't remember if I mentioned that, so you can get on throttle super early because there's no way to do throttle oversteer in a front wheel drive car. So it felt good, and I could actually turn into turn to the hairpin because the wheel was closer. What a difference it makes when the equipment fits. Anyway, I think there's like 4 to 5 more sessions today. It's a long day, so I'll definitely get my fill. It is an absolute ball cruncher in there. I had to pull into the pits this last time because I was witched too hard. All right, we've had lunch, but before lunch, I was actually able to do a 1:37.5-ish was my best time, which is actually about just like a second and a half off of the instructor's time when he had me as passenger. I'm sure he could have gone quicker, but I feel pretty good about that. So it's like 5 seconds up on my time with the Huracan. So hopefully I can kind of keep around that time, get a half second here or there, but very happy so far. It's super fun. So I don't know if it was apparent in the video, but just in the middle of the last session, all of a sudden on one of the laps, we're just going down the straight and it's just like splat. I think it's like a bee swarm that's out there. So anyone in the open wheel cars, I'm like, oh God, hopefully no one's allergic to bees, because that would be terrifying. But bit of a cleaning job to do. I'm gonna see if I can actually get the bees on camera. Oh my God, dude, they are all over. That's crazy. They weren't there earlier. I don't know what's going on in that car. I hope they're not allergic to bees. Oh my God. All right, that was the second to last session of the day done. Next one's like open for an hour, so we'll see how much I decide to go for it there. But so far so good. I think we're like past peak grip on the track, so it's probably not going to be like setting my lap times. I think the 1:37.5 is probably my best of the day, and I'm perfectly happy with that. It felt good, and it still feels good. It's just I think the grip's fallen off a little bit for everybody. All right, that is the day of driving done. I gave it a lot. We had an hour in the last session. I started about 20 minutes in because I went for a ride with a friend. My, down there, really, it doesn't feel good over time. Also, my ears are just hoping I didn't do some permanent damage. I should have brought some earplugs. This thing is not like as loud as the mono when you're in it, and I wear earplugs in that, but it's pretty loud, so it might be ringing for a few days. Hopefully we'll be good. I'll bring earplugs if I do it again. All in all, I feel like it was I mean, it's just, I feel a lot more confidence in this than I do taking one of my own road cars around the track. It's definitely the way to do it. And I mean, I don't know what the times were on the last session. I guess we'll get them afterwards. I doubt that I broke the 1:37.5, but I'm, again, that's 5 seconds faster than I did last time out here. So perfectly happy with it. And I don't know if I mentioned cars, 360 horsepower, 2,900 pounds, around there. So it's not going to be quite as quick on the straights as some of the other higher powered cars, but can manage the corners pretty well. Well, that is it. Everybody's packing up. Goodbye. It was fun.